Khloé Kardashian shares an update on her relationship with Tristan Thompson. We're growing closer. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Khloé Kardashian is known for being honest and open when it comes to her personal life, especially about her relationships. Recently, she shared where things stand between her and Tristan Thompson, the father of her 2 children. This new update shows just how much time and maturity have helped both of them grow, especially in how they now raise their kids together. Khloé and Tristan have had a long and complicated past. They began dating in 2016, and their relationship was filled with highs and lows. Though they seemed happy at the beginning, their journey together was hit with several betrayals, especially public ones that left Khloé heartbroken. One of the most painful moments came just days before the birth of their daughter, True, when news broke that Tristan had been unfaithful. Still, Khloé chose to stay strong and focused on welcoming her baby into the world. Not long after, more news surfaced. In 2019, it was revealed that Tristan had been involved with Jordyn Woods, who was close to the Kardashian family. That incident hurt Khloé deeply, not just because of the betrayal from Tristan, but also because of how it affected her trust in people she had welcomed into her life. Still, as the years went by, she found a way to move forward. Over time, Khloé and Tristan tried to give their relationship another chance. They seemed to be getting closer again, and they even decided to have another baby. But in 2021, it came out that Tristan had fathered a child with another woman, Marilee Nichols. What made this especially painful for Khloé was that this happened around the same time they were expecting their second child together via a surrogate. The betrayal once again caught her off guard, and this time, she decided to end the romantic relationship for good. Their son, Tatum, was born in August 2022, and since then, Khloé has been very clear that she has no plans of getting back together with Tristan. However, she's also been honest about how their relationship as co-parents has grown stronger. On a recent episode of the SheMD podcast, Khloé gave fans a clear update on where things stand now. She explained that while their romantic relationship is over, their bond as parents is getting better and better. "He did make mistakes," Khloé said, speaking with kindness but also honesty. "He's the nicest guy and we get along so well now. We're not meant to be together, but he was meant to be the father of these kids." These words show that Khloé has made peace with the past and is choosing to look ahead with positivity, especially when it comes to the well-being of her children. Khloé's goal has always been to provide a safe and loving environment for her kids, and she seems to appreciate that Tristan is making efforts to be there for them. She even said she's thankful that they can get along because it reminds her of how her own parents managed to keep a peaceful relationship despite their divorce. That example made a big impact on Khloé growing up, and now she's trying to give her children that same kind of support system. The podcast also gave Khloé a chance to talk about becoming a mother to Tatum through surrogacy. It wasn't an easy process for her emotionally, and she's spoken about how different it felt compared to carrying her daughter True herself. But even through that challenging time, Tristan was there as a father, and Khloé made it clear she wants to give credit where it's due. She didn't want her comments to be misunderstood as criticism, because despite everything, Tristan has stepped up in some important ways as a dad. In fact, Tristan himself has publicly taken responsibility for his past actions. On an episode of The Kardashians, he was seen speaking with Kourtney Kardashian Barker about his cheating and how he wants to be a better person moving forward. "I'm a firm believer that if you make a mistake, you have to be accountable for it," he said. "You do the crime, you gotta own it." These words show that he knows he hurt Khloé and their family, and he understands the importance of setting a good example for his children. One of the most touching things Tristan has said was about the responsibility he carries as a father. He told Khloé that when the time comes for their children to understand everything, it's up to him to explain it. He said he would tell True that he failed both her and her mother, not the other way around. That kind of honesty shows a shift in how Tristan views his role, not just as a father, but also as someone who wants to be a better man. Even though their romantic story is over, Khloé and Tristan are showing that it's still possible to have a strong and respectful co-parenting relationship. They're focused on what truly matters, raising their children in a way that's healthy, loving, and full of support. It hasn't been easy, and the road to get here was full of pain and disappointment, but both of them have grown in the process. Khloé's journey is especially powerful because she never let betrayal stop her from loving her children fully or from keeping a positive mindset. She could have chosen bitterness, but instead, she chose healing. She could have cut Tristan out of her life completely, but instead, she worked hard to build a peaceful dynamic for the sake of their kids. That takes a lot of strength and maturity, especially when the whole world is watching your every move. This kind of emotional growth is inspiring to many people who might be going through something similar. Co-parenting with someone who's hurt you deeply is not an easy task. It takes forgiveness, communication, and a willingness to focus on the bigger picture. Khloé has shown that even in the most difficult situations, it's still possible to put the children first and move forward with grace. Tristan, on his part, seems to understand that rebuilding trust takes time. He may never be able to undo the mistakes he made, but he is trying to show up now, in the present, as a better father. That effort matters, especially to True and Tatum, who deserve to see both of their parents working together, even if they're not in love anymore. The way Khloé speaks about Tristan now is also very telling. She's not filled with anger or resentment. Instead, she sounds like someone who has come to accept the past and is now looking ahead with clarity. Her words reflect healing, not bitterness, which is something many people struggle to find after being betrayed. It's important to remember that Khloé didn't reach this place overnight. There were many moments when she was heartbroken, disappointed, and frustrated. But with time, support from her family, and a strong focus on her children, she has managed to turn the page. She has also used her experience to help others, by being open about her struggles with surrogacy, relationships, and self-worth. Today, Khloé is not just a reality star or a businesswoman, she's a symbol of strength for many people. Her story reminds us that love can be complicated, people can let us down, and life doesn't always go the way we plan. But it also reminds us that healing is possible, and that we can still find peace, happiness, and love in new ways. As she continues to raise her children and build her brand, Khloé is staying true to herself. She's not chasing after a fairy tale ending. Instead, she's building something real, something rooted in respect, growth, and honesty. And that's what makes her journey so powerful. The future might bring more challenges, but Khloé has shown that she can face anything with strength and heart. Whether it's navigating co-parenting, launching new projects, or simply living life with love and purpose, she's doing it on her own terms. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.